afterwards, okay?
Afterwards.
Okay.
So I missed these pieces. If you can just come back 2 minutes. I arrive here. I don't understand what is offer, what is live. Okay.
Okay. So when you arrive on the dashboard, when you connect, this is the homepage of AWKN. Okay. If we've been to it with Aurélie, it might be in French. Here on the top right, you can change the language to English. Okay. Right. So we have in English. Instead of creating a new journey, it's really about creating a brand new things. What we've done for you is that we've duplicated our journey from French to your local language. Okay. So because you need to launch a new session, you don't have an active journey. So you go to off. Okay. And on the off, you will have the same. Today it doesn't exist, Cecilia, but in the near future, you will have in the title in Italian, and you will have your own journey over here. Okay. When you identify your journey, it's like your template. For each session, you're gonna duplicate this session. You see, you duplicate. And here we know that we have one in June 2024. Okay, so I'll do it for you, Bart, this time, so we have a real life example. Okay. Group name, you don't need to name and trigger date of the first step. We say for the moment that it will be next week. Okay, and then you submit. Okay. So here you have this whole journey, June 24 at Netherlands. And here you have the dashboard of the whole journey. So we've created exactly the same than in French. Okay. And you remember that you received some emails, one after the other. Yeah. Okay. So you can choose, of course, to change the dates, but if the trigger date is the right one, the sequence should be automatically the right one. Okay. So you have all these modules and you can open them by clicking on the plus.
The trigger date, is it related to the date of the training itself?
Yes, you choose. You remember when I created this session, I had a trigger date.
Yes.
And actually, the tool is made for creating these pre-scheduled emails.
Is the trigger date 1 week before the training, or is it the training itself, or what do we?
Well, our recommendation and our practice is we start 3 weeks before the training.
Okay. Yeah.
3 weeks. So that's why I wanted to have this meeting quite quickly.
Okay.
For both of you, so because you might be quite ready to send it maybe next week.
So we put 3 weeks before. We count 3 weeks, and the trigger date is 3 weeks before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You say that if we are 18, 17, and 18, we would be more like 2 weeks before. Okay, but it's still workable.
Yeah.
Okay. But in this case, Bart, you might change the dates. Because the second day being so you just click on it.
Yeah.
And you change the dates over here and submit.
So I will have to adapt some because it's 2 days next to each other. So I will need some other schedule of.
Yes. This standard schedule is made for France, where usually we have 2 weeks between day 1 and day 2. Okay. But then with a click, you change the dates and the hour, and you make your new, and then you will need to move this day, or maybe delete and reschedule. So that's why it's important that the initial journey, you keep it like this and you duplicate to customize for each session. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So here you have all the modules. As I said, you can open them here. You can change. This is on the left, the text of the email.
Mm-hmm.
And on the right is, they call it the cards. You have at the end of each module, you have the different kind of cards. It's a module within the module. Okay,
Yeah.
it's the different part of the learning journey. So you can preview, you can change some words, etc. What Chloe has done is that, as you can see, she has translated the quiz. She has translated the emails, etc. So, Bart, you need to check two things: the files in the drive, the Google Drive that I sent for the subtitles of the videos.
Yeah.
And connect here to AWKN. Go through this text in white and in blue. And if you need to change, for example, this multiple choice question, you click on the little pen, as on many websites. And here you have access to, you can change letters, words, etc.
Yeah. And the best is to do that on the template itself, so that it's fixed for every copy I made, right?
Yes, yes, correct. So you're totally right. We can maybe delete this one. You go back to the template.
Yes, I will first check and then make a copy. Yeah.
And then you duplicate.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
and maybe I don't know. It's easier to even make a template for 2 days, two sequential days, and so that immediate if we have a next.
Yeah,
but
you can call it this one 2 days or 2D and the other one 1D
exactly.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I delete it.
Cool.
And you can do it again whenever you're ready.
When it's checked on language. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in the off. We should have the initial one.
Yeah,
yes.
the second
We
one.
still have the one to check.
Okay.
Okay. And soon you'll have the same, Cecilia, in Italian. Okay. And Bart, we just need to double check. Chloe is at school this week. But yeah, maybe I'll do it on Friday. We need to check, because if you need to send it on Wednesday, that means we have to make sure that we have some documents also translated. Okay, so we can have a recap early next week if you are still missing some documents.
But the thing is that's well, the first our first training, it's purely internal, so we have some
flexibility.
There's the
and understanding.
Which is good as a dry run to also get feedback on the language and also get feedback on the process itself. So yeah,
sure,
it's a bit comfortable.
Yes, yes, perfect. And by the way, we also have sent last week some text to Anne for translation. I don't know if you had seen them, but
no.
Okay, it's.
I'll check with Anne.
Really, it's text about the questionnaire. Is it? Which translation is it?
No, about the platform.
The platform.
Yeah.
Some new buttons and functionalities of the platform. So if you can have a look at that as well, it makes sense because you have the whole now.
Yeah, if I have access, I will go through and correct where we need it.
Okay, here I wanted to show you if I go to the live, which one is running? Oops.
You now only have the offs, I guess.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
C'est lequel? Je ne vois plus du coup.
En fait, je peux décocher aussi.
Oui, il est off.
Ouais, comme ça. Bah, c'est
Celui-là.
ça.
April, May. Whichever I can look at this one. So here we had a look at the different modules and the journey. It comes to green here on the dot to say it has been sent. Okay, so you can see that this one is completed, and in 6 months they will receive a feedback on how they have been using Map and Match. Here, my recipients is the tab where you can add people. Okay, so you here add a new recipient. You need first name, last name, email, and enroll the person to the journey. Okay. And then the dashboard is very interesting because you have some statistics, okay, with the clicks, people who have opened. And what is interesting is that you can go for the analytics per module, okay? So, and then you can collect some feedback for the exercise, for example, or you can go per person. Oops, sorry. Per person, you can see how much time each person has spent on the modules, and you can expand also the results module by module. So if you want to isolate some feedback, you can scroll to all the answers of the persons, the feedback. So when you're looking for what I look at before the first day of training, say, how do people feel comfortable? What are the elements they would like to develop during the day? And any remark. So it's really interesting to go back to this dashboard to have information about people. Okay, so if I want to collect all the feedbacks at once, I go to the dedicated module. It's this one, and I've got all the feedbacks at the same place. No, so 4 out of 5 recipients have answered that question, and they feel quite comfortable. Okay, and you see who has answered which question. Then I'm looking at this one. What are the 2 elements I would like most to develop? Say triangle seems okay, discomfort seems okay. So it gives very interesting data as a trainer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so very, very interesting to recap on that.
I see it's a nice tool and easy to use, apparently. Yeah. So
yes, you don't need much more than that, and
exactly.
you can in 2 or 3 clicks go to the information that you need.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and so you have here you have 4 participants, you have 22 modules. They've received many emails, and the opening is really good. Okay, as well. Okay, on the Map and Match platform, when you don't know something, you can click on this question mark. Okay, that's the help center, and you can choose another language. You see, you have Netherlands. Does it work? What is it?
Oh yeah.
It's already quite translated. Need to be double checked, but why not? Let me just test it in English. I don't know how to. Okay, how do I manually register a user? etc. and blah, blah. So that's the first way, and really encourage people to use it. If there's a technical problem, I've lost a map or whatever, here you have the tickets. And when you click on this, you key in your email, your problem, your description, and when you submit, it goes to the two mailboxes of our two IT people, and they are really reactive to that, and they can help on this. They have the contact of the person, etc., etc. Okay, so also invite. I think that it will be difficult to go through Aurélie, who would, at the end of the day, if it's a technical issue, go back to our IT people. Okay, so even in France, we encourage people to use this ticketing feature. Okay.
But how you describe this technical feature? Because if we need to talk about invoicing, is not something for the technical people, which
No.
could be a technical issue that you could find on the platform.
Give me examples, Aurélie. I've lost a map. I wanted to drag and drop a map in another file, and I don't know where it is. Okay. What else could it be, Aurélie? You're the one people call.
I don't know, like facturation of the profile.
That's not technical.
No, y a pas trop.
We have no, we have very few bugs, but it could be an access. I've tried 3 times to connect, and I've tried reset password, and I don't have access anymore to the platform.
Yes.
That's technical. You don't have the answer, and they have access to the back office backlog, etc., and they could have an answer.
Okay.
The other day we received yesterday I received a phone call from a partner saying somebody had taken the profile in English. He's Spanish, but I would like to debrief in French or in English, and my platform is in French. You say, come on, use if you type in a language. I'm sure you have the answer, but I had to tell her how to, and she called you at the end of the day.
Yes.
Now, how do I change the language of my of the platform? So you even have the answer here. That's the kind of questions about the platform that we may have. Okay. So that's what we encourage, is really insist on going to the help center.